Psychologically, we want to be secure. Having a relationship that will be completely secure with my wife, with my husband, with my girl or boy. We desire to be completely secure because you are afraid to be alone. I want permanent relationship with another. And I hope to find it. And I'm saying, why do I ask permanent relationship with another? You say, I'm frightened to be alone, to be insecure. So I'm using the other, the woman or the man, as a means of to find my anchorage in that, right? My anchorage in another. And I'm frightened if that anchorage is loosened, right? I'm frightened of being insecure. So, wait, insecure. So you exploit another to be secure, which you call love. Please remain with this fact. Go, put your teeth into it, find out. You can find this out, you will find great many things. To be secure. Because without being secure, please listen, without being secure, my brain can't function properly. You understand? Efficiently. So the brain demands security. So I want security out of you. And so I depend on you. Right? I'm attached to you. Because I need to be secure. The brain demands it. And if anything happens in my relationship to you, I get uncertain, I get frightened, I get jealous, I hate, frightened to be alone, frightened of losing my security. And I say, why? What is behind that fear? Is it I'm frightened to be lonely? To be alone? Not to have something on which to depend? Because I cannot depend on myself. I am frightened of myself. I'm frightened to face myself. Right? I don't know what I am. Therefore, I know what I think I know what you are. Therefore, I depend on you. I don't know myself, do I, about myself? All my structure, all my nature, my hurts, my ambitions, my greeds, my arrogance and violence, all that is me, right? And I have not examined all that. I have not gone into myself very, very deeply. So I want security in spite of all that, in something. In a furniture, in a house, in a belief, in a faith, in a wife or a husband. I want security. God, this seems so simple. Don't you want all security? This is the structure of thought. That we want security because we know very well there is no security. You understand? And an earthquake can take place tomorrow, we'll all be wiped out. Or anything can happen. There is no such thing as security, psychologically. If we realize that once, very deeply, that there is no such thing as psychological security, then we will not be in conflict. But we don't realize. We want security in somebody else. We want security physically, having a house, money, position, prestige. I may not have money, house, but I want prestige. That's my security. I want to be great, and I work for to be great. I may be poor, but I want to be great man, famous man. That's my security. And the other says, my security is in faith. I believe. And it may be neurotic, and all beliefs are neurotic. And there is security in neuroticism. So man is seeking all the time security. And we never realize there is no such thing. Right? Because my wife may run away from me. But if she runs away, I hate, I'm jealous, but I'm going to find another woman or man. And I cling to that. So this goes on all the time. So I'm asking, why do human beings demand security, knowing very well, deeply, inwardly, there is no such thing? Why has the world divided itself geographically, nationally, Hindus, Buddhists, all the rest of it? Why? Because they want security. Therefore, now can we see, observe, that there is no security at all psychologically? Therefore, no attachment. It doesn't mean promiscuity. That there is no, it is impossible to be attached to a human being. What are you attached to when you are attached to a human being? You are attached to the image that you have created about that human being. Not to the person, but to the image that you have about her or him. Would you please, I'm asking, when we come to the point that there is no psychological security, that's a tremendous thing to observe and realize. Because then our whole activity changes. Why don't you see it as a reality? It's a reality you're sitting there. And it's a reality I'm sitting here. Why don't we see it as actually as that? Is it part of our conditioning? Part of fear? Fear being, my God, I lose my wife. I lose my friend. Because in that person I've invested all my hope, my cravings, my demands, sexually and other things. And I suddenly realize there is no such thing as security. That's freedom. And we don't want freedom. We'd rather know the state of slavery than the state of freedom.